Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes. Yo, listen. This is getting ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. Are you gonna have your whole family diss 50 Cent? This is crazy. I hope this is good. I hope it's good, champ. I hope it's good. I ain't gonna. I hope it's good, champ. I ain't gonna lie. They saying I didn't listen. I didn't even listen to this yet. I didn't. I didn't listen to this yet. But they saying that he's coming for fifth and his late moms. Yo, listen. I hope people are ready for whatever comes out of this. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hit the like button. We gonna jump into this song, gang. We gonna jump into this song. This is crazy, man. This is wild. All champ. This is wild. Yeah, I'm saying it's wild. The whole nigga Tiny Harris gonna have a diss record for 50 Cent next. We keep it up. Yeah, Tiny gonna come with a 50 Cent diss in a second. By the way, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Better than T.I.'s. This is way better than T.I.'s. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It's better than, yo, Tip. You trash. Your son better than you. Domani, you're better than Tip. Easy. He on his 3 stacks. I ain't gonna front. This is good, champ. You're not getting a response. But I see you, gang. Okay. I hope you can back up that talk. Y'all talking about the man's deceased mom, though. Hope you ready, champ. This is better than Tip. Tip, you're trash. Y'all guys Tip. This nigga better than Tip. Yeah. He better than Tip. King Harris is whatever. Let's continue. My fault. Cool and all, right? He's dissecting him. But he's dissecting 50 Cent for no reason. You're not gonna get a response. I'll repeat, Fifth not responding. Fifth not responding. And look, this is good. I'm not saying this is better than everything T.I. did. I don't care. This is better than everything that T.I. did. Facts. 1000% better than what King Harris did. This is better than everything we heard from T.I. This is what a diss record should sound like, right? But it doesn't matter because Fifth ain't battling. So to be fair, you're rapping for no reason. And I'm gonna keep saying it. You're rapping for no reason, gang. I just gotta be honest. But it's nice. Just know that there's consequences still. Listen, niggas said that this was all internet and all that, but remember, you talking about somebody's mother who ain't here no more. You dig? That's it. That's all I'm saying. Alright? That's all I'm saying. You doing it for no reason. And I'll run it back. I'll run it back in a few. Again, I'm not saying it's trash. It's not trash, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's like me giving a girl a long paragraph like, hey, I'm mad that you ghosted me last Thursday. Why didn't you text back? You feel what I'm saying? She don't give a damn. She's already moved on, right? It's the same thing. You feel? It's the same thing. I'm just being honest about the situation. You did. Let me get you out of here, cause the Mac Missile dude is back. Oh, you still mad from yesterday after I cooked you? I forgot. Yeah, you 55 dressing like you in crisscross and all that. I forgot. Melissa says I'm biased. How am I biased? I said it was good. What do you want me to do, champ? What do you want me to do, champ? You're biased. You said it was good, but said it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Yo, salute to Uncle Dut, man. It's accomplished. It didn't accomplish. I said it was fire. I said it's better than all the T.I.'s disses. It doesn't mean anything. One-eyed Layer says 50 takes a hit as an MC though. Ain't nobody give a damn about no MC. What you think it's 1978, nigga? 50 takes a hit as an MC. Man, shut. Nobody cares. MC? What do y'all think this is? 1978? 50's a sucker MC. It's 2026. Don't nobody care. We've grown, champ. We've grown. We've gone past this. Nigga think it's 70. 50 takes a hit as an MC though. See my face, nigga? Yeah, you might as well call a nigga a jive turkey, nigga. What are you talking about? What are you saying? He takes a hit as an MC. Yo, y'all gotta stop this madness, gang. And this is fire. I think that this is dope. I kind of enjoyed it, bro. I thought it was dope. I enjoyed it as a diss record, but it doesn't mean anything. I think Domani raps better than his entire family. I think the best rapper in the Harris family is Domani. I give him that credit. Just know that it don't mean nothing because nobody's gonna do nothing in response. At least not on not on a rap record. But if you keep talking about 50's to C Small, I want you to know that you're gonna cause problems for yourself regardless. So again, I'm gonna say this: if something happens to King Harris, if something happens to Domani, you ask for it. Remember what you're talking about here. You dig what I'm saying? Remember what you're talking about. Outer Sight says, "Hey champ, why are they coming after 50 like they the Partridge Family?" Promo, clout. I'm cool. Niggas is clout chasing. I said it. Niggas is clout chasing. Niggas is clout. I said he clout chasing. I'm gonna run it back too. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back too, gang. By the way, I'm gonna run it back. Just wanna let y'all know. G Unit Cape, nigga. I'm from Southside. Anytime you say G Unit, I'm gonna say I'm from Southside. I am though. I'm really from Southside, bro. I'm from Southside. Don't say nothing about I'm from Southside, and I'm being honest, champ. You clout chasing fifth, gang. Yeah. I don't care how good the rap record was. It don't mean nothing. Nigga, I'm from Southside. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm from Southside. Anytime y'all mention you got your G Unit, nigga, I'm from Southside. How is it clout chasing? You are purposefully trying to act like you don't know what's going on. Anytime you ask, I'ma run the record back. Up the likes if you have not, even if you mad at the mayor, up the likes. We got over 300 plus people in here. We gotta up these likes. Smash the like button, by the way. Let's continue. Let's run it back, okay? So that's the first half. Like I said, it's a good diss. I think it's better than T.I.'s. I'm just telling you, like I said earlier about King Harris, remember that you said these things. Remember that you said, I'm going to say it again. Remember what you said. Remember what you said. That's it. This is not biased. This is just me being logical. A lot of y'all never been in the street that's watching this. A lot of y'all ain't never been into beef with nobody. A lot of y'all don't understand that talking about somebody's deceased relative, especially a parent. Just saying. Just saying. That's all I'm saying, gang. Okay? I'm gonna run the second half. But we just gotta be real about the situation. Let's continue. So basically he's saying that 50 Cent burned the crib that his baby mother, because remember his baby mom said that he tried to set the crib on fire that her and Marquise was in. She's lying, by the way. 50 Cent didn't try to set the house on fire. He has a bitter baby mom. The bitter baby mom lied and said that Fifth tried to set the house on fire with her and Marquise a long time ago. It's not true. It's never been proven. So he's running with that narrative. That's why he's calling him an arsonist. Like I said, the diss is good. But remember, there's consequences, man. You talk about somebody's relative who ain't here no more. Talk about you gonna send them to Miss Jackson and etc. and all that. You heard? Chocolate Bunny said not the Mook. He's Mook? Is he Mook for real? Or are you lying? Can somebody confirm? Is Domani, is he that? I'm asking. I don't know, champ. I don't follow the family like that. Somebody give me some confirmation. I don't know that guy. You said not the Mook son. Is the son actually Mook? Let's get to the business. Is it true, champ? I don't know. I don't know that guy, man. Said not the Mook son. Is it true? I don't know. Any confirmation here? I don't know. Let me ask. Let me ask if AI knows. Maybe AI will give me an answer. I gotta ask the AI. Hold on, champs. Is T.I. Son Domani that way? Let's see what the AI has to say about this one. There is no credible information or public statement to suggest that T.I. Son Domani Harris is Mook. Reports from 2025 indicate that Domani is focused on his music career and has opened up about becoming a father. I don't know. Hey, AI said he ain't. Anybody got proof? I need legitimate sources. He said he's becoming a father. If he's becoming a father, I don't know. Shorty Nick says he just had a kid. Mother effers really all hated. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna put no Mook jackets. I'm not putting no Mook jackets on nobody, alright? I don't know all that. Okay? I know Atlanta has a nasty reputation, and I think we all understand that. Atlanta has a crazy reputation. I get it. Okay, so it doesn't seem like Domani's Mook, but I think he's the best rapper in the family right now. I'll say that, yes. Alright. He said it's a cover up. Oh, chin. Wait a minute. If Domani is Mook 50, alright, never mind. Alright. This was cool. Had a cold Drake type vibe. I was getting 3 stacks type of vibes. Feel me? To me. Tone Josh says, I'm surprised Yayo and Murder haven't said anything yet. And you're not gonna hear them say anything. They're not saying anything. Nobody. Let me tell you something. You can't force nobody to battle rap. There's no such thing. And any of these backpack bozos, because I know these backpack bozos be coming out of nowhere talking nonsense about it. He's not an MC. Yo, nobody cares about you backpackers. All of you backpack weirdos think everybody's supposed to rap because y'all want to, like all you guys have Ebro syndrome. I call it Ebro syndrome. You think everybody supposed to sound like Immortal Technique or something. You backpackers need to relax. Cause nobody care about y'all like y'all think. Yeah, y'all got a little audience, but nobody really cares about you guys for real. Like, we trying to get lit. We not trying to hear depressing raps and all that. That's what y'all like. Y'all want to hear that nonsense. We don't care about all that. We trying to get lit. Turn that Future on, champ. Yeah, turn on Future. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear Immortal Technique rap about Thomas Jefferson and some pilgrims, nigga. We good. We trying to get lit. I don't want to hear that again. Yeah, put that Fifth on. Yeah, throw on a Fifth classic. We trying to get lit. We don't want to hear all that. Go somewhere else with that. You heard? Go backpack raps. We good. All you guys gonna hold this to a backpack standard like Fifth supposed to be some type of backpack rapper, nigga. You know Fifth don't do none of that backpack nonsense. You want this nigga to rap about organic Ovaltine and all that. Nah. You want this nigga to rap about green juice and oat milk, nigga. Not happening. That's y'all problem with it. If y'all want to hold niggas to those types of standards, then you're gonna continue to be disappointed, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nasty work. Roz says 50 Cent mom was found unconscious and passed away from gas inhalation in a subsequent fire. Yes, this is true, champ. But also, this is an evil diss track. Cause I'm glad that you mentioned it. Because Fifth's mom did pass away in a fire. So I'm not gonna lie. Domani is playing a very evil game. I ain't gonna lie. This is nasty. This is nasty. Because now you're trying to talk about the way in which 50's mom passed, and then okay, I get what he's doing now. I get what's going on. But Domani, you are you outside, champ? Yo, listen, I said it earlier. 50, there's people who really rock with 50 like that. You don't know who rocks with 50 like that. That's what I'm gonna say. This is nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? SOB Amin says, don't bring up my mom and I won't bring up yours. He didn't say nothing about the man's mom. He just posted a picture of her. So does Domani also think that his mother is undesirable like the rest of the world thinks that Tiny's undesirable? Because nobody thinks that Tiny is a desirable woman in this world, champ. I hate to say it. I told y'all that Clifford Harris married Clifford the big red dog, nigga. Clifford married Clifford, nigga. I think everybody knows this. Yeah, this nigga T.I. married McGruff the crime dog. How many times do I have to say this, champ? Clifford married Clifford. It's just the law of attraction. Get it? Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, we got it. Yo, SOB, I'm getting you out of here. You've been slobbing fire out of Tip this whole time. Get out of here. You've been on every video glazing fire out Tip. Get out of here. Fire glazing, like Jesus. You've been on your knees all day. I hope you got a check. I hope you got a check for the type of glazing you've been doing this entire time. It's kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Star Chizzy said that was a very psychological move. It was. But boy, it's getting bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's getting bad. Najee says he said sacrifice, so he trying to say 50 did that to his mother. Nasty word. Again, there's consequences for that. There's consequences. The Game versus T.I. would be a battle. No, it wouldn't. You couldn't pay me to watch that. I'm good. I don't want to see T.I. and Game do anything at all. T.I. and Game? The Game sucks. Why are we talking about Game? He's not a good rapper. He's not a good rapper. He's just not a good rapper, Game. I ain't gonna lie. Banks versus T.I. for what? Why? Why do these things need to happen? OC said this was a diet beat the grapes. Low key though. Low key. Yo. Mr. Mina says we need to stop being dense. He should attack men, not women. So it's sad his mom is gone, but you think he would not post someone else's. I'm just saying, man, everybody posts Tiny. You posted Tiny. Why? So you guilty too. So now you trying to act like nobody posted Tiny before? That's corny. That's lame. All this because the nigga don't want to do a versus battle. Kind of crazy. For all the times that I heard they about to drop another one. I don't know why they keep dropping these pointless disses. You dig? I don't know why he keeps talking about these pointless disses. Blue Heat says you talking about the Game but forgot he murdered your boy 50. No, he didn't. Because guess what? If he did so much damage to 50 Cent, why is he in such a loophole right now? Why does he owe so much money? Why is he going broke? Don't you know the Game's going broke? The Game is trash. Nobody talks about the Game. JC Taylor is garbage. He's a clout chaser his damn self. The Game? Doesn't that nigga owe like a couple, like he's not doing too hot right now. So how did he do anything to Fifth? Fifth's career is way above the Game's career. So what are we talking about? When you say the Game destroyed Fifth, how? What platinum records does the Game have that don't involve 50 Cent? I thought so, champ. Exactly. So you're just talking. 300 bars was trash. Doesn't matter. Nobody even talks about 300 bars today. Nobody quotes the game. Nobody talks about the game. The game is irrelevant. You hear me, champ? Irrelevant. He doesn't matter. Nobody talks about Jason, the stripper. You know, the guy formerly known as Doja who used to do handstands as a male stripper. That guy. Yeah, him. Mr. Belly Ring Butterfly Tattoo, the game, Jason Taylor. Don't ever tell me that a male stripper is better than 50 Cent, because it's not true. Alright? Nigga name was Doja. Nigga, this nigga used to do handstands, used to do jumping jacks on handstands at the goddamn male strip club that his mother used to own in Compton, champ. So before we get to this, the game's better than Fifth. Nigga, how? Isn't bro a PDF? Didn't he get like an underage girl? Let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. You're talking about someone who's a PDF being better than Fifth. Nasty work. That's not good. Oh, champ. Mano says King Harris and T.I.'s kids should consider a trade is crazy. Diddy took game shopping. More facts. Yeah, facts. That's nasty work. Niggas talking about Jason Taylor. Yo, I hope people realize what they're doing. I hope Domani realizes what he's doing. I hope Domani realizes what he did. Because guess what? You're talking about somebody's mother who ain't here no more. You're also trying to say this is gonna get ugly, bro. This is gonna get ugly. You dig? This is gonna get ugly, man. Pennywise says game didn't smoke 50. Ninjas just jumped on the hate bandwagon. More facts. More facts. You dig? AB Dog Moon says really waited 20 years for this though. 50 is a bully, no doubt. So you waited 15 years for niggas to diss Fifth is crazy. That's nasty work. Didn't 50 put game on? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. More facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact, man. It is what it is. Like, we just gotta be real about the situation, man. NBA says Rick Ross smoked 50. No, he didn't. Rick Ross is one of the only ops that survived 50, actually. Rick Ross is one of the only one of 50's ops that survived 50, actually. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Dust says, if you calling 50 a bully, I'm gonna assume you're soft. Anyone who calls 50 a bully is soft. Anyone. I don't care who you are. I said it. Yes. If you call Fifth a bully, you're charming. You're charming. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have that. You don't have any enemies, so you can't relate. You don't have enemies, so you can't relate. You're calling 50 Cent a bully because you don't understand 50 Cent. Anyone that calls 50 a bully will never make it in New York City. None of you. I don't care who you are. If you think that this guy is a bully, I promise you won't last a week in New York. You won't last 1 week. You'll be crying before you get back home. Facts. If you think Fifth is a bully, you don't know what a bully is. You don't know. You don't understand. They think he a bully because he responds without effort and so lethal. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm is wild. Malcolm said Showface is America's mayor. And if you can't accept that, then you're a stupid racist, so slap yourself. Maybe he's right. Maybe Malcolm is right, Chin. I might be America's mayor, Chin. I might not just be the mayor of the town, Chin. He might have a point, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Bangum Smurf even called 50 a bully. That's his business. Bangum Smurf don't live in the United States no more neither. Fifth and Bangum Smurf are not cool no more. I really don't care what Bangum Smurf said, bro. I'll be honest. You feel me? Roll and Curtis says they waited for 50 Cent and Cuban Link to break up to call 50 Cent lonely. Nasty work. You gotta think, a dude making so much millions, how could he be lonely? Like, you hear how crazy this sounds? You talking about a dude, right? You talking about 50, right? 50's living a life that most people would die for. That nigga living his best life. How do you know if he's lonely or what have you? This nigga making a lot of money. He's cutting deals. He's getting a lot of money. He's doing all these great things. You don't know what 50 is. You don't know him. And you don't live his life, so you could never know what it's like to be him. You're assuming that he's lonely. Nigga, you lonely. What are you talking about? How can one of the most successful rappers of all time just be like, you don't know these people, bro. This nigga living a life that you would die for. Just being real. Miss Nola Honey says JC on the red rose white ceiling stripper that be popping buns with BBL drizzler for puff. I don't know too much about what Aubrey does, I'll be honest. Nor am I here to discuss Aubrey or Aubrey's affairs. All I know is that he connected to some bum named Jayceon Taylor. That's what I know. Yeah. Jayceon is garbage, hot trash. Jayceon Taylor is a failure. The game is trash. He's a failure. He is a failure. Nobody likes him. He don't get invited nowhere. He's a bum. You heard? I said it. I ain't gonna lie. You see me while the game out before. Some of y'all see me go crazy on the game like a month or two ago. Because the game got mad at me because I said his mixtape was trash. Which it was. It was complete garbage. And he knows it's trash. He's just mad. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mina says he's not lonely. He's miserable. But I don't know him. But he not too busy to troll. I'm just waiting to see what happens next. You don't know him. You just, you don't know anything about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Swagoo says, y'all forgot when King went on a rant and said he was raised by his grandma because Tiny and Tip were throwing freak offs at the mansion. Oh, word? He said he had to go to his grandmother because it was freak offs at the mansion. It's crazy. Allegedly. They did get hit with some charges. Somebody was suing them like years ago. Like not once but 2 times. They was in court for some nonsense. But I think they beat the case. You dig? T.I. dropped another one. We already listened to that. I already heard that trash. It was garbage. Domani is better than T.I. T.I. is trash. Lessons was trash. I already heard T.I.'s. We already heard Champ. I'm way ahead of the pack. We already heard that garbage. No need to tell us. We heard that dumpster juice already. There's no need, alright? There's no need. We heard that and we not listening to it ever again. I'm not listening to it again. Feel me? Like, what are we talking about? Run the likes up if you have not, man. Smash the like button. I know a lot of y'all is mad. I know a lot of y'all is mad. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And listen, I think it's very weird that people are turning this into a New York versus ATL type of thing. It's really not that. If you know anything about Atlanta, they have a bunch of New York gangs out there. There can never be a New York and Atlanta beef. It doesn't exist. Because there's too many New York things in Atlanta for Atlanta to have beef with New York. It just would never happen. A lot of y'all is pushing for that, but that's just not reality. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Uncle Dust says trolling on Twitter takes like 30 seconds. Writing songs takes time. Yeah. It don't take nothing to troll somebody on Instagram or something. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Marcus Anderson says, I believe 50 plotting something just like he did with Jomo. But it's going to be worse this time. In my opinion, we'll see. I agree with you, though. Champ, I agree with you. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna get ugly. Cause again, you playing a nasty game. Let me get this bozo out of here. He's lying. Ain't no NY gangs in Atlanta. Bro, there's a multitude of NY gangs in Atlanta. What are you talking about? You're a bozo. You're a complete bozo and you don't go outside. I'm not about to argue with you because I know that you pick leftover Cheerios from under your grandmother's couch with pubic hair on them and eat them. So we don't have to have a discussion. You're not outside. You don't go anywhere, Chin. So for that 86K, because I know for a fact that you picked the pubic hairs off of gummy bears under your grandmother's couch. For a fact. Yeah. I know you do that, Chin. And it's okay. It's only people like you say stupid things out of your mouth like that. Talking about there's no New York gangs in Atlanta. That's because you don't go outside. So how would you know what's outside, Chin? Yeah. Yeah. He's a bozo. He doesn't know. He knows nothing, Chin. He knows nothing. He knows absolutely nothing. You dig? Andre Sutton says, who wanna beef with a federal informant? Nobody, nigga. Because 50 Cent wasn't looking to beef with T.I. You must be calling Tip a federal informant, Chin. Now, I don't know why you would call Tip a federal informant, but he definitely told. He definitely did Crime Stoppers. He definitely took the stand. So if you're talking about T.I., T.I. is definitely one of those guys, Chin. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you gotta go. This is, yo gang, this is the biggest hate I've ever seen. Mick G. Raw says T.I. name was Ghosted Takers before Power came out. 50 is biting. You gotta go. I ain't gonna lie. This is nasty glaze. This is heinous glaze. Oh my God, Chin. You just gave Tip the triple Gawk Supreme, gang. You just overly gawked Tip for no reason. Hey, yo. That's nasty. You have the audacity to say Fifth took a character from a movie that T.I. starred in? Wipe your mouth, brother. Hold on, let me get you some. This is nasty, bro. It's still a little bit more baby mud on your mustache. Hold on, gang. Let me get you together. Oh, champ. Oh. There we are, champ. Yeah, you had a lot of baby mud on your mustache there, champ. Nasty word. Whoa, bro came in here wilding on Tip. Like, hey, yo. You gotta relax, man. You gotta chill, gang. You wildin'. Hey, yo. He took a character from a T.I. movie. Whoa. Hey, yo. Bro became a professional vacuum, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Malcolm Bear says most famous rappers work with off-duty cops. Stop it, people. When you capping, man, shut up. Shut up. You don't know any famous rappers, bro. Be quiet. They all work with cops. Shut up. That's not true, nigga. Stop making things up because it sound good. You're literally lying for no reason. Most famous rappers work with off-duty. That's not true. That's just not true, champ. You're literally saying things that are not true, champ. Oh, champ. Like, come on, bro. Y'all up here glazing fire out of Tip. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty, bro. Hey, yo, hold on. There's more. Y'all gotta get him out of here, man. Get him going. Immediate. Get him out of here, gang. This is crazy. He gotta go. He gotta go. This guy got get him out of here. Get him out of here, gang. What is he talking about? What is he talking about, bro? Insane. AB dog, but why I gotta be soft for calling through a bully? Because you're soft, champ. I said it. You're delicate. Oh, you can't see him? Okay, I guess he disappeared on his own. My fault, champ. I guess he vanished on his own. I guess he magically vanished, champ. Oh, there he is. I see. Oh, there he is, champ. There he is, champ. Oh, champ. There he goes. He's out of here, though. I ain't going on. What the hell? Oh, man. Let me get you out of here. You out here smooching Frank. You two, you gotta go. Don't tell me what I'm doing, bro. I see a lot of you bozos came here because you feel like 50 Cent sided with Drake in the Kendrick battle. I'm here to tell you I don't give a damn. I'm also here to tell you that I don't give a damn about Kendrick or Drake. So who cares? That battle is long gone. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how Kendrick's Frank feels on your lips. I don't care. If you here because you like the fragrance of Kenny's Frank, I think you in the wrong chat. By the way, yeah. I don't give a damn about that nigga. And I don't care about Drake neither. I don't care really, to be honest. You might have a shrine of Kendrick in your closet somewhere, and that's your business. I really don't give a damn. So go somewhere else with that nonsense. By the way, yeah. You backpackers are weird, man. I'm gonna start calling y'all back. You backpackers are weird, man. I don't like y'all, man. You niggas probably got sea moss vitamins in your back pocket 24/7, nigga. You got sea moss flavored vitamins in your back pocket, nigga. You think that gives you like power in your chakras or something? I'm gonna enhance my chakras with these sea moss vitamins. That'll do the trick. Oh, champ. I don't like y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas is weird, man. I said it. Yeah, you watching? Yeah, I said it. The hell's wrong with y'all, man? Nigga carrying sea moss flavored vitamins in his back pocket. You niggas is weird, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like y'all, man. I really don't. I despise y'all individuals because y'all weird, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas think everything in life got to do with the moon cycle. Y'all those type of individuals. Tonight is a pink moon. Oh my gosh. I have to water my plants before 12. That's y'all. That's y'all. I said I don't like you guys, man. You get your overly conscious self up out of here, gang. I ain't going like you gotta go somewhere, man. You think because you wear dashiki and a scarf that it makes you better than others. Allow me to remind you that that's just not true. You dig? I think I've offended somebody. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I think I've offended somebody. Jay Bizzle, your name is nasty. Jay Bizzle sounds like a backpack name. Jay Bizzle sounds like a backpack name. That's a nasty name, Jay Bizzle. I don't like your name. I already know the type of individual you are, nigga. You got granola bar flavored crackers in a Ziploc bag, nigga. I know what type of individual you are. I already know. I already know. You dig? I already know, nigga. Yeah, all you seaweed activists, be gone, you heard? All of you seaweed activists, be gone, you heard? Yeah, y'all mad, y'all don't like that, I don't care. I also want you to know that I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't care. By the way, yeah. Yeah, champ. What's a backpack? You are a backpacker, nigga. Your name is Jay Bizzle. I could tell you listen to Dax and all those weirdos, nigga. You listen to Dax, all those weird rappers, Hobson and all them. Jay Bizzle. I already know what type of individual you are, nigga. You drink Monster Energy drinks. What are you talking about, man? Get out of here. Your name is Jay Bizzle, nigga. Get out of here. Matter of fact, let me escort you out. You are the prime example of a backpacker, nigga. Your name is Jay Bizzle. You a cornball. Prime example of a backpacker, a bozo, a cornball. You're on. You spam message. You spam message big back women and get left on red, champ. I know what type of individual you are. You dig? Like, come on, gang. You're a spam messaging big back women and getting left on red. That's you. By the way, yeah. It's nasty work, man. Nasty work. You dig? DJ Maker say you've been glossing the mayor for months. I mean, it might as well be a year that you've been eating Frank. You've been on your knees for years, champ. I ain't gonna lie, gang. You've been on your knees for years. And you're the same individual that uses your bed as a kitchen table. So if you have different plates and bowls on your table, if you got a dish rack on your bed and using your bed as a table, you don't get to talk to me crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You got a dish rack next to your pillow, nigga. Why are you talking to me? Ask yourself that question. You heard? Salute to Photography by Billy Ware said, Showface, you got some real cornballs in the chat. Yeah, you know, they like this. Let me get this bozo out. Word is born. Shut your fake 5% ass up, nigga. You gotta go too. Word is born. You a fake 5%er, nigga. You think you special because you dip your anchovies in nacho cheese, nigga. You think you special, nigga. Word is, you fake, nigga. You cosplaying as a 5%er. You's a cornball, nigga. I already know what type of individual you are. You cosplay, bro. Word is bond. You's a cornball. You been a cornball. Word is bond. You're lame, bro. Another cosplayer. Is what it is, though. But listen, man. Y'all do the man a favor and make sure you smash up on the like, man. Hit the like button. Hit the hype button when the video's over. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Alright? Hit the notification bell for all the mayor's updates. Things are getting very crazy right now, as you can see. Alright? But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only Red New York Mayor F. Son Domani. And you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News is Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.